Well, hello there, everybody. This is the first time ever on the Craftiverse Season 2 server that I am live streaming. Now, it has been some time since I have live streamed. It's been actually over an entire year, or close to a year. But what I want to do today is actually explore and try to find my forever home. A lot of things have been going on and a lot of things have been happening. Well, as you can see down my hotbar, I've been doing some things to get ready, got some tools set up. And in the, first episode that was actually just released a little bit ago, I have this underground storage area, got my little bone meal thing set up here, so that way if I get an abundance of other things, I can just throw them in here and boom, makes bone meal over time. So I got a boat. I know that I am going to need a bed, and I'm probably going to bring just a bit of wood, probably just a crafting bench to save myself. But if we look here in the minimap, I have not really explored a whole lot. And I think because I'm underground, it's not really showing what I've actually explored. Ah, there we go. So over in this area, I think it's somewhere over here, isn't it? Ah, yes, right here. This is where our community skeleton farm is, that Fivo actually found and built up for us, so that way we could use it and set up a little enchantment setup over there. So that is how I was actually able to get these wonderful tools, which that'll be shown actually in the episode 2, which I am currently working on episode 2 as we speak. So don't spoil nothing. All right, if you're here, don't spoil stuff for the second episode. So the plan being is I need a really, really big area because I'm going to be building a giant enchanted forest that, well, I don't really want to go into too much of the details behind it, just because I want to keep you guys on your toes in that sense. I probably should just make sure I have enough food, because I'm not entirely sure how long this exploration is going to take, so better to be over-prepared than to be under-prepared. I think I got some backup food, like I've actually been breeding up some of the community cows over there and slaughtering them so that way I could actually have an abundance of steak. I was mowing down on some potatoes here for some time. As you can see, I do have quite a bit of baked potatoes. Oh, look at that. I got plenty of food. We're good to go for quite some time. Yeah, actually, you know what? How about to save myself, spoilers, don't really look too much at that. Let's see here. I'm just going to make myself a new set of iron tools. I'll bring the iron with me just to be on the safe side, because you'll never know when we're going to need it. Alright, now to actually get the plan in motion and actually get back on course here. So, the plan for this season actually is we're going to be utilizing the giant mushroom island that ironically is actually shaped like a cat. Which it's on the dead map, it's not in my Xero's world map, which I do like to use because it kind of helps me get the lay of the land, and it looks really good to refer back to it from time to time and see the world grow over time, and seeing buildings pop up and roadways and pathways and everything. So now it's the factor of where do I want to be set up, because this giant mushroom island that's actually out here is surrounded by water and there's land all the way around it as well. So it's a really good location and it's pretty massive, and I think we're going to be doing some other things there as well. But that is for a later date for you guys to figure out. How far away is this Mushroom Island from our little crafty villa spawn town, whatever. Oh, there it is. All right, now we can actually see the Mushroom Island, which I'm glad now that I have Silk Touch pick, so that way I can actually start harvesting up some of these mushrooms and potentially make a mushroom farm, because I'm going to be needing a lot of mushroom blocks and a lot, especially the red mushroom blocks. I have some designs, as you saw on my starter base there, if you did get a chance to check out the first episode, that I figured out a way to make the brown mushrooms with stripped birch logs and the packed mud blocks, which looks really close to actually the brown mushrooms, because that stripped birch has almost a similar texture as the mushroom stems, which is pretty nice. There really isn't a like secondary close block to the red mushroom that I've been trying to figure out and how to utilize it for myself as like early game stuff without getting all these enchantments and everything. Because like I wanted to build the base within first few hours from the launch of the server. Launch of the season, I guess, is the better way to put it. Woo! Some mushroom cows. But yeah, I think my design came out pretty good. It was pretty close, and I can obviously change the shape and the size of it. So like I can make like smaller versions, medium size, bigger, and even like larger than what's currently actually attached to my Oh. There's a guardian temple literally right next to the Mushroom Island. That is crazy. And this ocean is massive. And there's a shipwreck over here. I wonder if anybody's actually explored this, because that'd be pretty interesting if nobody's actually touched this. Out of all of the 14 other crafters, you know, 15 including myself, maybe somebody had. Oh, yeah, somebody's already been here. Trapdoors are flipped up. So now we're starting to actually touch into the land that is surrounding the island. So before we actually go too far, I wanna open up the Mushroom Island here on the world map, so that way I can refer back to it, and that will all be on the same understanding. I keep reminding myself that I need to install the no fog mod, but I keep forgetting. Because I don't like how things render in with the fog. It seems like, I don't know, I'm not a fan of it, and I think it helps with performance, maybe? I don't know. Maybe you can tell me if I'm right or wrong in that sense. But it's just crazy to think just how massive this island is. And once make a full lap around this Mushroom Island, can open up the world map, and we'll actually just be able to see how massive this truly is. I don't think I've ever seen lava pouring out of a Mushroom Island before. And Mycelium Island. Mushroom Island? What are these actually called? Is it a Mushroom Island? It would be really cool to actually wrangle up some of these mushroom cows and get them struck by lightning and turn them into the brown looking mushroom cows. I wonder if somebody's going to sleep, or if I'm going to have to dock the boat for a second and sleep myself. Oh, somebody is sleeping. That's good. Well, this island is just, it's massive. We might be able to actually fill this entire island in this season. I hope so. With everybody here and already doing a bunch of cool stuff within Craft a Villa. Ooh, some coal. And, which I got plenty of that now after doing quite a bit of mining. But with everybody being so talented and different skill sets and different build styles, and looking at all the different blocks and seeing all the variety that everybody is bringing to the table is just, oh, it's just amazing. I think this has been one of the best season launches that I've ever been a part of. Even I think it's even like top season 1, which that's always the goal, isn't it? To at least be a little bit better than the previous season or like previous episode or something in that sense, or previous stream. Even if it's just like 1%, but I feel like we nailed it this launch. That it was pretty good. Some people have yet to be able to get on because just a couple of people were a bit busy with pre-scheduled things prior to the launch. But it was either we start and miss out on a couple of people, or we would have or we would have had to wait like almost another month, and we all decided that instead of waiting a month, that we were just so excited that we wanted to just start playing. So the island is almost, it's probably actually, okay, so I got the whole border now opened up in the Xero's world map here. Take my boat so that way I don't cause lag. Also going to continue to need it anyway once we fully explore the area. But I mean, again, this island, it's just massive. I need to get Silk Touch on an axe. Maybe the hoe is better. I have efficiency 4 on the hoe. I'd like to get Unbreaking, and hopefully someone here, I think someone is actually going to do a bookshop this season. Then we could be able to actually get our hands on some like Mending, Unbreaking 3, and basically I'm pretty sure that's where most of my diamonds are going to go, and probably to a moss shop. Because I think somebody already claimed moss for this season. Which, yeah, the Moss King is not returning this season. Maybe next season the Moss King will return. I still don't know what I want to do for a shop yet. So many people have already claimed a lot of things that I'm not entirely sure. Like, there's still a lot of, you know, options and varieties of things that I could do. It's just a factor of what is it that I want to do, that, you know, will I be able to have the time to, if I need to build a farm for it, is there a way to automate said item or items? And there is going to be a really cool gimmick this season for the shopping district, which I'm not going to really talk to you about because you'll figure that out later on. I'm sure somebody will discuss it, and once we're actually start doing some things over here, then things will be announced across the board of all the other crafters, which make sure to check those guys out. I did drop their links in my first episode. So if you've seen the first episode, their links to all their channels are down there. So make sure to click those and check them out and give them some love and support, because everybody here is amazing and wonderful and all kinds of good stuff. And if you haven't checked out the first episode and you're new and this is your first time, then hey, welcome. Thanks for deciding to click on this video and enjoy the time with me of exploring and trying to actually find my forever home, which is going to take forever and a day to get it built up. So that's why, like, I want to try to find it now and kind of like claim it and let the other crafters know that, like, hey, I kind of plan on using this area, and I'm going to probably need a lot of help from a lot of people. So if anybody's willing to like do some late night terraforming and clearing land and smoothing it out and giving me a hand, I'm all game for that. Plus some cool stuff could come out of it. Maybe some cool content bits, some group activities, and probably some live streams behind it as well. Which I do really want to get back into live streaming. Like I've missed it so much that I want to get back into it. But yeah, as you can see now, like the Mushroom Island, it looks like a cat sitting. And then it's like, because this bit's a little bit under the water, but it kind of looks like its tail is wrapped around and its tail is poking out. And then this down here is where Craft-A-Villa is. It's so exciting to see everybody else starting to get their builds up and everything. And soon we're going to start doing some like terraforming and everything and like actually make the town beautiful. So I think now that I got this all explored up, I want to go along the coastline because I know there's a bunch of land out over this way. So it's the factor of like now needing to put in the hours and do the adventuring part and finding where we'll be setting up shop for the forever home. I'm hoping I didn't bite off more than I could chew, because this is going to take some time and it's going to have to deal with a lot of detailing and texturing, and so much is going to go into it that I'm very excited, and I've been planning things out actually in a creative test world just to like try to work things out and actually make it more of a reality than a dream. But I do know that I'm going to need a lot of like foliage related blocks. So like a lot of leaves, a lot of moss. Ooh, another shipwreck. Think anybody else has been here? I know there was another shipwreck over there beyond that Guardian Temple. I'm not quite geared up to take on that Guardian Temple just yet, and plus I'd probably want to have like a cow and a boat above there, and so that way I could get buckets of milk and just ready to go, so that way I don't have to deal with the mining fatigue. But let's see if anybody has been here. Maybe not. But I'll be nice and I'll take away these chests, so that way if anybody does come across this boat, they'll be like, oh, there's no chest, so somebody has been here. Is there... There's no chest here in the captain's quarters? Or is it just hiding? Probably just nowhere, because the back end of this boat is just... It's not there. Was there only just this one chest? Huh. Maybe somebody has already been here and took the good stuff. But okay. Ooh, I do know I need those flowers. I've gotten a lilac bush and a rose bush, but I haven't gotten the peonies. I'm also like, what I'm trying to find is like a nice lush biome that the grass is a nice color. Like I don't really want to do like build in a taiga, because in my Minecraft with Q series, I'm in a taiga in there, and I don't really want to continue to build in a taiga. I want to be in a whole different biome. If I could be in a dark oak forest, that would be ideal, because that color of the grass is what I'm really actually like looking for. But I do know of a location of one, and it actually does have a pale garden in it, but it is like 3,000 blocks away from spawn, and then like it's like 4-ish thousand blocks away from the shopping district island. So ooh, bees. So I don't really want to be that far away from people, because I mean, after all, this is Crafter vs SMP, and if I was spaced so far away, it would feel no different to me than my Minecraft with Q series. Like, I like to be able to at least see neighbors and be somewhat close. That it's not like, hey, I need your help with something, Q, and it's like, yep, just give me like 3 Minecraft days and I'll be there. Do I already have these ones? I don't know. I'm gonna pick up a couple anyway, just to be on the safe side. And I think I'm also gonna need sunflowers. I gotta find those too. I mean, so far this land is promising. It's nice and flat, which is what I'm kind of looking for. Block. Oh, there's a block on kelp. Sign on block showing sunken, already explored. Oh, you saw that and I did. Wow. Frick, eagle eyes right there. I couldn't even see that. But hey, if you just joined in, I'm trying to find my forever home, because I know it's going to take me all season to actually, one, just to get the land prepared, and trying to find the perfect spot. I want nice lush grass. If I could base in a dark oak forest, that would be the ideal, because of the color grass is what is going for my theme. of like this enchanted forest thing, and I'm going to have a little gimmick tied into it, but I'm not going to quite spoil that just yet. I mean, these birch forests, they are smooth enough terrain to work with. That's not going to be such of a big hassle. Not entirely a huge... Ooh. What are these things called again? Isn't it like a architect mine thing, something geo? I can't remember the name. Gonna have to get our hands on a brush and come back here at some point. Or if I come across, oh, yeah, like I just, well, I'm gonna need a feather and a stick. Oh, a suggestion. Yeah, we can do something like that. I can plop a sign down over there on that ship. I mean, this birch forest is pretty massive. It is looking kind of like... I mean, I don't want to like say this is going to be the area. Although this... it would be nice. And not have to go so far. And then could start deforesting everything and transition goals and objectives for the stream, because originally the only objective was just to explore and find the perfect spot. I mean, like this grass is better because it's an oak forest and not the overgrown birch forest, because it's a lusher green. Like, that's the thing, is like I want like a nice lush green forest bed for what my enchanted forest is going to be looking like. I could just use moss and do dirt patches and stuff like that. I did grab my boat. Okay, good. But that could take so much more time, and that's going to cost me a lot of diamonds for having to buy all the moss that I'm going to need. Unless I could work out some sort of deal with somebody. Has this shipwreck been explored? Maybe. Oh yeah, trapdoors are flipped up. But did they leave anything behind? No. Pretty sure this was actually the shipwreck by that, some paper and feathers. Anything cool in here? Oh! Let's see, I'll grab this stuff, and if anybody needs it, wants it, I can hand them out to them. I'm not going to be using this moss anyway. Just because I know somebody is doing a shop and I'm not going to take away their revenue. I'm not going to be that guy. Although I could. But that wouldn't be very nice of me now, would it? So let's see here. Alright, so this is what we've explored so far. Let's go this way. And see what the land looks like over there. Because I've only been over here just a few times and not really like explored looking at the land. It's almost like I'm buying real estate. Like I'm looking for land to... Oh, there's a dog. No, I don't have any bones. But yeah, it's like I'm buying real estate to try to find the land that I want to, you know, essentially claim and inform the other crafters. Hey, don't mess with my area. Oh, archaeology trail ruin? You don't know? I don't really know either. Archaeology dig site, I think is what it's called, or a dig site or something. Maybe it's something like that. I don't know. That sounds kind of right. There's a ruined portal and it's missing the gold block, so somebody has seen that. Oh, another ruined portal. I like that they do spawn in the overworld. I just wish they were a little bit more pretty. Like yeah, it's cool, It's nice. It adds a little bit more to it. But it's also like... I'm going to take the chest. Save on wood. But it's like... It kind of gets disgusting after a while. Like this part I don't like. It's like, even though that could be actually just the natural generation, but... I mean, it is nice too that there's like different variants and stuff, and... They're not all just like the same that look the exact same. So let's see here. Let's continue going this way. Another dog! Too bad I don't have any bones. And another dog. Alright, so we gotta remember to come back here. Just so we can snag up some friends. Gonna need some doggo friends. Do I have rose bushes? I think I do, but I'm gonna just grab some anyway, just to be on the safe side. Are those lilacs? Yes, they are. I already have some of those. Yep. I'm so excited for this season that it's like I got so many plans. I've been writing in a notebook. I got so much stuff down. That's like, it's so exciting. And like, I was going to do something similar of this in my Minecraft with Q series, but once Babs, Cheese, and I started talking about relaunching Craftiverse and trying to actually start it off, because we were talking one day and we all decided that we were missing the SMP world-esque and having friends to play with and seeing that. Like, we were on our own little private server for a while, just the three of us, but it's just not the same, you know? So I'm pretty, yeah, now I'm over at this area where the community skeleton farm is, which is located right over there somewhere. So now I think I want to kind of like run up this direction and kind of see what this area is. Because maybe I could claim something over here, but we still have plenty to explore. Like, there's, if you can imagine, like, this whole area, like the land wraps all the way around. So like there's a lot to explore here. And there's a lot to figure out. Okay. I'm still rocking my iron armor from the first episode. Which, I mean, if you haven't checked it out, make sure to check that out. But if you have, like, what'd you think of it? Pretty good start to the season. That intro, I first thought of that idea of the intro, like, what can I do to spice things up and not be the typical boring, like, everybody's in the circle talking, and then it cuts to, like, full kitted out in tools and armor and being like, oh yeah, let me show you some footage of what we got up to, blah, 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 boring, typical things. Like, what could I do to shake it up a little bit? So in my head, I was like, well, what if I did like a cool action movie trailer? I'm like, that's a good idea, but how can I put the funny Q spin on it? So it's like, well, what if it was supposed to be like in a recording booth or like a news station kind of a thing, or like a podcast room or something, and that's actually just what this is just a podcast series with live action, like a documentary kind of a thing, and like myself as the announcer and my co-host the sheep are trying to convey the story or something. And I was like, what can the sheep do to actually be purposeful and to create something funny? So I was like, well, maybe the sheep interrupts, but the sheep doesn't actually like talk. Which I thought about like having Babs be the sheep and use his voice. I'm like, well, maybe, I don't know. And then I was like, well, I can just find some sheep sounds, which I did. And I was like, well, maybe I can just have the sheep interrupting me and trying to steal the spotlight of the show or something. How long have y'all been playing together? Oh, we actually have been playing together for a little over a year now. Actually, I met Babs and Cheese in season 1. I actually came across their channel when they were still on the same channel together, and I invited them both because the idea was like, oh cool, 2 people in one go, because I figured that with them being a couple, that if I only wanted to invite Babs or only invited Cheese, that they wouldn't come unless both could come along. Plus, it was they're from a different ethnicity, a different part of the world. I'm not going to try to use fancy big words. So it would have added a good personality difference and time zones and everything. So that way, at least there's going to be somebody on throughout the entire day, and things are going to change on a more consistent note. Oh, yeah, we've been noticing like a bug with the boats, or is it my connection? That could be a little bit of both. Let's see here. Does this river go somewhere? Oh, maybe the river wraps around. Let's take a ride down this river. Y'all need to mine under the Mushroom Island. Is there something different about mining under Mushroom Islands than like usually how like the mountains, they have the deep dark under them? Is there something like kind of specific to the underground of the Mushroom Island? Because like us crafters, we've been kind of talking and discussing the idea of, I don't think anybody's been at this one. I'll take the nuggets. I can leave that for if somebody else wants that. Gold block. Do I need a gold block? No, I did a bunch of mining earlier. I got quite a bit of resources, which you guys will see in the second episode. Yo, Fivo, what's up, my guy? Oh yeah, the launch of Hermitcraft Season 10, that with Exuma just falling into the lava and almost dying during the intro. That was a funny moment. I think this does wrap around, does it? Ooh, so this might be the place, guys. I don't want to say anything just yet. Because, I mean, like, we're not too far from the shopping district. We are a ways-ish from Craft Villa. But it is kind of looking like the area. Oh, yeah, the no hostile thing, yeah. That's why we picked the Mushroom Island, is because we didn't want to have to, you know, worry about having to deal with spawns and everything. And we didn't have to worry about our cool shops and stuff being destroyed by creepers or endermen, which actually we do have anti-enderman griefing turned on. I think it's a data pack, actually. Just that way we don't have to worry about it. And there is a village over here, and I'm pretty sure somebody's already raided that. Which way do I need to go? I'm getting all turned around. Alright, so I need to go this way? This way. Plus, I thought, you know, streaming this would be a good excuse to, well, explore and get back into the swing of live streaming and open up my my world map here, so that we can get a lay of all the land and see how things are, well, portrayed in this seed. Oh, there's some turtles. You know what? Let's see here. This is an ocean right here, right? We could breed these guys up. I can snag up some turtle eggs and bring them with me. I could probably actually use them for my enchanted forest. Maybe have like a really big pond somewhere in there and have turtles. I thought it was kelp. Or is it seagrass? It's seagrass, isn't it, to breed them? Don't you... You need shears, don't you? That's the thing I don't understand, is that, like, if you have silk touch on tools, how come there's some things that you can get and there's other things that you can't get? Okay, it is seagrass. Alright. Hey, you, come over here. Make some babies. I want some baby turtles. You got hearts? You got hearts. Oh, you guys are going to take forever to crawl to each other, aren't you? It's like watching paint dry. Oh, right. Need you guys to, don't come to me because I'm holding seagrass. Need you guys to breed. And make me some baby turtles. Come on. Come on. Do the dance. Do the dance. Hopefully I can get like 4 turtle eggs. That'd be really nice. Hello? Are we going to lay eggs, or who's supposed to be laying eggs? Is it you or you? Oh, it's you. Okay. All right. How many eggs are we going to get? Game is huge, troll, migraine, heartbreak. Don't get me wrong, I love the game, clearly, because making content with him and playing it since, well, it was the in-browser version in the very early stages of alpha and beta. 4 turtle eggs. Sweet. And my inventory is already full. That's lovely. All right, which way are we going? We're supposed to be going that way? Yeah, we're supposed to be going this way. I don't need the kelp. Oh, but I do, those 9 nuggets, we can actually, I can craft that down to save on space. I love the early game, but I also miss my shulker boxes, and especially how I got so much geared up on the Minecraft with Q series that I got my ender chest set up. It's pretty well organized with the different storage containers. Okay, we are still going the right way. And then with the different names and everything, so that way I know what's what. But right now, I wish I could have at least an ender chest. Although Atma did state in the Discord that if anybody comes across nether wart or a warped fungi, he'll either he'll give you an ender chest or he'll pay you handsomely. So maybe we'll dive into the nether, because actually I have yet to dive into the nether this season. Been kind of not really wanting to, because also not entirely geared up for it and ready to do that adventure. Alright, we'll hang a right this way, just to get a lay of this land to see if there's anything cool. Bundles, I've never really used them, because I don't know, like I think it was just because I think when they first came out that you could only put like 1 or 2 items in there, and you couldn't really use it as a sack. I don't think anybody's been here. Oh, buried treasure. Where? Which way? Which way are you? Oh, actually, you're at the way that we're going to be going. Just to do my diligence, gonna break this chest, because, you know, saving on wood is crucial. And chests just, they cost so much. I'll take the paper and the gunpowder and try not to drown. Let's see here. Is there anything I can kind of consolidate here? I mean, I could put food in my offhand. Alright, what else was in this chest? There was some carrots. I got carrots back home here. I'll leave these behind. I don't really want those. I don't, you know... I really need to get myself set up with, like, enchants on my armor, especially for aqua affinity and stuff. Oh, look at that. I can make rockets, but what would be the point? Alright, let's go see where this buried treasure's at. Because it's somewhere over in this direction, which is actually the way that we're going. So if any of you, any of the crafters are actually here in the stream, there's a shipwreck just kind of located like northeastish of the top of the back of the cat. Let's see. Nope, this way. Seriously, bundles save my boots all the time, plus mules and llamas, shulker boxes on the hoof. Yeah. Using llamas and donkeys is also a good asset. It's the factor of finding the saddles for the donkeys. And when you're doing boat voyages like this, it could become a hassle versus being able to have everything in your pockets. So let's see here. If we go this way, and then it should be just right over here. Ooh. All right. So now if I get myself lined up here, isn't it like you got to be facing this way too? And then what do? We open F3. Oh, that's right. With the simpler F3 screen, I can't see those chunk border things. So I can't do that 9-9 trick, which is okay. So it's supposed to be somewhere around here. Don't worry, don't worry. I'm gonna fill this hole in. I'm not gonna leave an open hole. I've been doing some fishing, just not long enough to get anything, and also with being on a server, I think with how that all works, that the loot table changes, because it's not like based by player, it's based on the cast of the rod. Is it just this difficult to find the buried treasure without doing that trick? I mean, it's more exciting in that sense. But it's almost making me like either configure my settings and the better F3 mod, or just uninstalling it overall. Unless somebody already found it. No, because, well, you need to break the chest so that way it doesn't regenerate on other maps. Why, hello, welcome in. If you just joined us now, the plan for the stream today is finding the forever base, because it's going to take me all season to do what I want to do, which is an enchanted forest with all kinds of small details and a little gimmick inside of it that I will explain later on once we get going with the process. And then we got sidetracked with a shipwreck. And I'm trying to find a buried treasure. By the way, is the music too loud or does it need to be turned up a little bit? Alright, let's see here. Where is it? Mods. Better F3 configure. Left module. Add a module. Module name. No, wait a minute. Cancel. Let's see here. Location coordinates. Edit the module. Let's see here. Chunk relative and the coordinates. Okay. All right. So where is 9? Oh, way off. So here's 9 and gotta go this way. Okay, alright, well, I'm gonna start filling back in this hole. Music's good? Okay. Does it need to be louder or pretty good level? Like, yeah, it's fine, just leave it. Don't worry about it. I am trying to find different music because I just kind of have this like lo-fi beats sound playlist actually on Spotify from someone that created this, so that way people starting out in content creation and streaming can use this and don't have to worry about getting, you know, flagged of any sense. Oh, okay. Remember to always fill in your holes so that way nobody else gets upset, especially Cheese. She's very particular about holes. I think Babs is starting to follow suit, so just make sure to fill in your holes. Also, we have a ginormous mining desert that there's like no need to be doing this. Okay, so let's see here. 9. Pretty sure I'm still in the chunk. Yep, okay. So it should be right here. Ooh, some more diamonds. Plenty of gold. Water, heart of the sea. I wonder if anybody's going to want that. But I will break the chest because you don't want to, just a friendly tip here, that don't leave the chests behind on a server. Because somebody will come across another shipwreck, and if it's within the area, it might generate it to this buried treasure. Which you don't want somebody to try to spend the time to find it like what I've been doing. And then they can't find it. Alright. So now that we found that, we need to loop back down and around this way. I think we can... Yeah, we'll just continue on going this way. Because we can cut back through this way. I mean, so far that first forest island that we did come across, it might be the place. It might be. Also, sorry about the noise. It's cleaning day in the house. Vacuuming is a lovely sound. It'll be over shortly. Can turn the music up just a little bit to kind of help drown that out. Let's see, are we still going? Yeah. Start to cut this way, because that was the original plan, was kind of going this way. Yeah, we were going this way, then we came across the shipwreck that it's right there. So we need to head this, hang a left? Yeah. There's just so much ocean to explore. I mean, I hopefully we come across like a giant warm ocean somewhere, and there's all the ruins in there, so hopefully we can get our hands on some sniffers and get those really cool flowers. Maybe somebody will and actually sell those flowers. That'd be really nice. So now we're approaching some land. Let's run the land. Oh, I thought I lost my hoe for a second. I was like, oh, where'd my hoe go? This isn't bad of the grass, because again, like I'm being picky for a reason. I need the grass to be nice. It needs to be... And it needs to be that luscious green. I mean, this is a nice chunk of land here. Whereabouts are we in location? That ain't too bad. That's not too far away. Although the plains grass, not a fan of. This foresty grass, I am. Terrain isn't looking too choppy. Because I'm also trying to think, like, you know, prepare myself for the mass amounts of deforestation and terraforming that this project is going to undertake. So I need to keep that all in mind too while I'm scoping out some land. And so far, some people have like based more to the west side of the Mushroom Island. And that's a lot of like savanna and dry grass looking, and I don't really want to be over in that way just because of the grass, not because of the people. If it was more lushy grass, then oh yeah, by all means, I'd be picking out a spot right over there next to where some people are being based at. But I am also going to need a huge area. That's the other thing too. Huge area, pretty grass. Not too much of terraforming / deforestation needs to happen. Although this is looking promising. Because so far I've seen some animals that can help us to get over here and get set it up. The terrain isn't too bad. So I think this is going to be one of the options. And it's a bit of an island. So let's just kind of like open this area up a bit more. And go this way. So if I can have it be like an island, then it'll make the project easier. That way I don't really need to work on like blending it. Ooh. Well, I could make my own island and like kind of cut out the birch forest area and make my own like river pathway throughout here. Like essentially I could like cut the river through this section and have this whole area. We're getting there. We're getting there. We'll keep going out this way. Is Dawn going to sleep for me so I don't have to get on my boat? Hope so. She's been keeping on track with that. Staying up to date with the sleeping. There we go. Let's see here. Do I want to go... Oh no, that just loops around this little tiny island, so we'll cut over this way. Another dog. Man, I should have brought bones. I didn't think of that. Alright. We'll go up and around this way, and then we'll loop back around. And there's more turtles. I still have my turtle eggs? Yep. Hello, shipwreck. Oh, this one's going to cost me a lot of digging, isn't it? Ooh. Yeah, why not? Maybe there's some good stuff in here. It is on its side, so it could be easier. Oh. Well, that wasn't too hard. Let's see here. I can take the coal, the gunpowder. That's about it. All I really need and want from these things, unless they offer more of the prettier things, like the diamonds. Oh, wait a minute. Where? Oh, there's no captain's room to this thing. All right. Back onto the voyage. depending on how it looks on the other side, this could be another potential candidate as well for... Okay. Hold up. Hold up. If this is a decent-sized dark oak forest, this is going to be the area, because oh, maybe not. It's so far away, that's the thing. It's like, I don't want to be that far away. Let's see here. Hitboxes on boats are just so weird. Because, like, this is the grass that I want. This nice, beautiful, lush, dark green, vibrant grass. But it's not looking like it's a big dark oak forest. And there's a bunch of moms. I have my shield, right? Yep. Alright, skelly butts. Maybe I can get a bone or 2 or 3. Because then if we come back across those duggies... I got a potato farm back at home. I don't need potatoes. And I don't want to pick up the arrows. I want to pick up the bones. And there is a creeper. We're not about to start blowing this place up if this is going to be our forever home. Is that an Enderman I saw? Nope. Okay. Okay, so grass is starting to kind of change over here. Does it transition into... Okay. Starting to transition... Oh, and there's a jungle over there. Now, that's a mountain. If I was doing a mountain base, then that would probably be the... That's a savanna. This dark oak... Oh, there's like 3-4 different biomes here. I don't know, guys. This may not be the place. This may not be the place. Unless I can utilize the... Like, change the way of the land is in the different biome. It does go quite a bit this way. I don't know. This might be the place. Maybe. I don't know, because like those other areas were looking better too, but I really want to be in a dark oak forest. And I don't really like the grass in the birch forest just because it seems so dry. Like dusty. It's like you can't really have dusty grass in an enchanted forest. Huh. I did want to find a dark oak forest. I mean, I don't... How... Oh... It's not... It is a good chunk away. I mean, like this... Yeah, but the birch forest I don't really like. I don't like that biome color grass. We might be here. This might be it, because I think it's like kinda like 1, 2. Yeah, like 1, 2, 3, and I don't think this is gonna work at all, just because it's way too much birch forest for my liking. Oh, baby black sheep. Aww. I don't think I've ever seen a wild baby black sheep ever. chickens think that they're sheep all of a sudden? I mean, it's just, if this was a regular forest, this would be the area. And if this was a regular forest, because I could deal with this. Like, I could do like something different just with this little patch of spruce and get rid of the sandy beaches. I don't know. We'll keep going this way. I actually need to kind of cut back down this way. Gotta go. Good luck. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I'm hoping to try to do these streams on the more regular. I'm hoping. If time allows it and scheduling. I hope you're excited for season 2 of Craftiverse. I'm excited. I can't wait to find. I cannot wait to find the actual area that we're going to claim, so I can get the ball rolling and start deforesting and start sloping the land, so I could actually start getting everything undergo. Let's see here. The ocean is ending here. There's a plains biome with a forest attached to it. This is looking a little bit better than some options. We got some horses, we got bees, we got cows. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, probably not this area at all. We'll loop back around this way just to see if maybe it smoothens out a little bit better with this forested area. Oh, it seems to be kind of janky. A noble steed up on a knoll. The noblest of noble steeds. What would you guys like to see from me this season? Like, are there some things that like you're excited for, looking forward to? Wanna like throw some ideas my way of some kind? Like, what are you excited to see from like the aspect of Craftiverse being launched again? And having 11 new people? There's another ruined portal. I don't know, folks. I don't think that's gonna do. We might keep looping back to that dark oak forest, maybe. I don't know. We'll have to see. I don't think Dawn's gonna sleep. I'll sleep this night. Take it off her hands for this one time. Has this portal been looted? I don't think so. Or they just left that behind. I don't want any of that stuff. Somebody else can have it. So are we now kind of in between? Okay, we are starting to be in between the Mushroom Island. That's just right over there. Now we're touching base on some plains area. I mean, we will do like a Nether Highway hub setup this season. So that way, you know, needing to travel so many blocks is gonna make things easier. What is this? Oh, someone's over here. Okay, well, I'm gonna leave here before anything too much has been discovered. Oh, that's just land. I thought there was another shipwreck. It'd be like, oh, we're coming across so many shipwrecks. And we'll just ride the coast for a little bit, and if we gotta go back and forth across the ocean to open it up, we can do that later. We have some stony shores. Not really my cup of tea. Ooh, we're getting into some warm oceans. Oh yeah, because most of our warm biomes are actually... Yep. We're starting to touch into the territories of the savanna biome. Actually, most of them are actually located over on this side. Oh, too bad those ruins aren't in this warm ocean. Unless there's some over here. Nope. So let's see here. How far over are we going? Alright. We're not going to go that way because I do know there's stuff that way that I don't want to even fathom. Actually, no, they're over there in the colder part of the ocean. But if there are any ruins over here, I can let the other crafters know, and maybe one of them would want to come out here and check it out. See if they can get their hands on some sniffer eggs. Or try to get their hands on sniffer eggs, I should say. Yeah, like, see what I mean? Like, it looks dusty, like burnt. It's not lush in the beautiful sense of an enchanted forest vibe. At least that's just my opinion. If I was doing a different theme this season, then maybe I would base more so over this way. But it would really all depend. I know I can't be too picky, and there's ways around the biome changing of this stuff, but then also got to keep in mind too, the leaves. Leaves are going to be different colors too, so I need to keep that in mind. Oh, that's a big ship. Yeah, I don't want the kelp. I would betcha there's a crap load of turtles over here. And I would betcha somebody has been here already. Yes, sir. I'm going to take the chests. Oh, an empty map. Do I really want to put maps down? I need to get some of those water enchantments on my armor. Like Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Depth Strider. Ooh. Coastal armor trims. Okay. Oof. You know, I forgot that I have this water of you know what? I'm not even going to drink it just yet. So we're going to be down there to grab those armor trims and then pop back up. That'd be pretty cool. I think the coastal armor trims they're one of my favorites. They're the easiest to get, yeah, but they are one of my favorites. Maybe I can flip them for diamonds. Maybe somebody wants them. Isn't there a way to duplicate these things that you can craft them in the, like, crafting table or something? Which way do I need to go? I need to go this way around this little peninsula. Although by the looks of it, that warm ocean does expand out quite a way, so there might be some ruins over there. Oh, Dawn left, so I gotta keep an eye on the time. I'm the one in charge of sleeping now. It is so cool, though, to see those shipwrecks from far away like that. Are those sunflowers? I need sunflowers. See, this is where an ender chest or a shulker box, or maybe I'll start using bundles, would come in handy. So let's see here. I want a couple of them, but what do I want to this? I will get rid of the wheat because I got a wheat farm set up back at home. We have a community wheat farm in Craft Village, so Craftaville. Let's see here. Whereabouts? Alright, yeah, we'll continue this river down. That goes over into a ravine cave area. Depending on the size of this, and if nobody else has claimed this side, because I know a lot of people are over on this side. They're over here on the west side from the Mushroom Island, so if not a lot of people are here, and they haven't claimed, and actually this thing is actually looking to be pretty massive, so maybe not. I mean, I do need a big area, but I don't want it to be so big that I'm overwhelmed and I don't know what to do or how to lay out what I want to lay out. It throws me off when some of the rock formations underwater kind of look like the hull of a ship flipped upside down. You know, the bottom part of the ship just flipped upside down in the water. I mean, maybe. And I think this is pretty close. It's kind of closer than the other areas. There's a flower forest over here. Oh. Yeah, I know I can only sleep at night and it's pretty much nighttime. Maybe it's not a flower forest. It looked like it. I don't know, guys. This might be this place. This could be the place. Although I've been saying that with every place that we've looked at, basically, just about. It's not too far, because what was the other? I I think that was the other option. It was like here. It's either like this area or this area. Potentially this area. Although this is looking more promising. Hey, Emma. I know I'm gonna have to double check the claims because some people have been claiming things. Oh, perfect timing. Just for me to leave. It does. It is closer. Is it closer to Spawnville? It's actually pretty much. As the crow flies, it's the same distance. Well, 2,000. It's like 2,000 blocks. 19. Actually, no. So I meant, so like 18. No, I'm looking at the wrong one. Negative 5,000. So almost the same distance. Actually, this place here. Yeah, this place here is a little bit closer. Just a little bit closer. But there's still plenty of exploring left to do and trying to figure things out. Now, I'm sure somebody's explored this one. No. But I will take the coal. And 4 more armor trims. I need to go... north. Northwest a little bit. Maybe we'll get some good loot out of this one. This one's probably already been explored. Especially if somebody's been there. So I need to start cutting this way. Although maybe somebody hasn't hit this shipwreck just yet. But we are getting close to where the buried treasure is, and I'm assuming it's in the middle of the ocean. Oh, this is going to be fun to uncover. I guess it's not too far off. I'm seeing some floating sand and gravel. So I'm assuming someone's been here. Oh, my ping is really bad all of a sudden. All right, so we're at 8, 7, 8, 9. Oh, we're right on top of it. Okay. Oh, yeah. Someone found it. But I will do the good thing and break this chest so that way nobody comes across it again at a different shipwreck. Which my prediction was correct, that it was this ship, so... Am I still alive, or is there an issue? Hey, how's it going? I just got an alert, 'cause the first time ever actually streaming on YouTube. I don't want any of that stuff. And I just got an alert saying that there was an issue with the stream, and I think it's because probably there's some bad weather going on, and it's affecting my issue. Yo, Babs, my guy, what are you doing here? I miss you. Why aren't you on the server? So you guys just joining in, I've been spending some time exploring all the way around the Mushroom Island because I am trying to find my forever home. That it is going to take me all season to build, and the requirements that I need is beautiful grass, big enough, flat enough area, but not too flat, enough a little bit of terrain still left there. But, oh, Fivo joined. Oh, that's right, Babs, you're getting your cat today. I forgot all about that. Wasn't I just at the shipwreck? Yes, I was. So I'm pretty sure this is where I got the other 2 armor trims. And yeah, so while exploring and everything, came across a few shipwrecks. And was able to get some good loot. We got some diamonds, some iron, some gunpowder, coal, books, gold, heart of the sea, which I'll probably sell it to somebody. 2 potions of water breathing. Found some moss to give to Amma there, because he lent me some moss earlier, so I want to pay him back in some mossage. And I came across some turtles and bred them up, so that way I have turtle eggs and could probably sell them to people. So far what we've done is we've kind of looked at this dark oak forest, but it's a little bit too small for my liking, and especially how like the birch forest kind of ties into it too much on either side for me. However, I do like this area. Oh, you're living the dream, Babs? Of course you are. And yeah, the mountain that you claimed, which is this mountain area over here, you're gonna have to destroy that and rebuild it. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna take you all season as well. So was thinking this area, but it's too much birch forest for my liking. This was another candidate, but I don't know, like it is pretty big. It's not too far away from other people. And then this was kind of like the leading point along with this dark oak forest here because it's so tiny. Hey, your sound seems to only play on the left side of the headphones. I don't know if that's intentionally just letting you know. Oh, I think I forgot to change some settings here. Yeah, it's been a while since I've streamed, so my presets for streaming are a little bit outdated. So let's yeah, I'll let you guys look at this while I figured this out. Let's see here. Isn't it? No. Oh yeah, Sharky. The Mushroom Island here is I think that's what I needed to do is hit mono, right? And OBS, I think so. Oh, don't worry, Babs. I'll keep you in mind for big projects. So right now, to get you guys caught up, is that this is Craft-A-Villa. Are you going to come online later, Babs? All right. Well, you have fun. Good luck with getting the cat. Make sure to send me some pictures. So this is going to be our shopping district, and there's going to be a twist here, which I'm not going to explain just yet. We're going to tease that a little bit and go into detail with that later down the road. So the areas that we've explored so far is over this, like we've looped up and around this way and opened up the Mushroom Island here in the middle. So this area is looking like a good candidate. It's big enough for what I want to do. It's its own island. So that way the terraforming is going to be easier and I don't have to worry about blending into like other biomes in that sense. Oh, sounds good. Better now? All right, sweet. So yeah, I just forgot to tweak some things. So thank you for pointing that out to me, Sharky. And if you guys are liking it, the stream, make sure to hit that like button because, you know, YouTube algorithm is all that fun stuff that if you like it, more people will see it. More people will see it, the more better the videos get and the more videos I produce and everything. And, you know, just let me know you like the stuff. Also, if you're new and you want to see this season unfold, make sure to subscribe as well. Lots of things are going to happen this season. Lots of things, especially with a bunch of new people and a couple of returning people like Babs, Cheese, and Fallen. It's going to be so exciting this season. But the next area that I picked out was this right here because it had a nice plains biome that I could work with and incorporate, and that I would basically cut like a river through here and completely disconnect the like weird blending between the forest biome grass into the birch forest grass, because like, you know, you see the difference. It's plain as day, but the grass in the dark oak forest is like what I really want, what I'm really looking for. So essentially could like scale down my build for this season of the whole area to just this size, or I could go here and cut a river through here to make this into an island and do terraforming easier and get rid of these sandy beaches. Or use this massive area. But I think that might be just too big for me. Then there's this island that I'm really liking. However, it's close to the savannah and I gotta double check to see if anybody else has been over here and has thought of claiming this side. Because it is flat enough. It is the nice plains grass that I like. Hey, welcome back. How you been? And, but yeah, so like, this is one of the areas. It's like this island right here. Make this into an island and cut through the birch forest and call it this. Or downscale myself for the size of this dark oak forest, which is the ideal that I want, but it's so small and this is so massive. So I think I'm just going to write this one off, or could actually use it because it is relatively close to everything, because I don't want to be so far away. And there is a dark oak forest down in this area, but it's like 4,000 or 5,000 blocks away, and it's kind of next to our mining desert that we have located way down there as well. And I don't want to be far away from people. I'd like to be neighborly, at least, that I could walk out my front door and see somebody else's builds, you know? Not be terribly far away. Even though Lord Farquaad does recommend it. There's a crafting table. So yeah, people have been over this way. It's a factor of where exactly. Oh, we found some more ruins, but they're not in a warm ocean. Or are we in a warm ocean? Let's see here. Biome. Stony shore. Ocean. We're in a flower forest right here. Oh, probably because of that over there. This is just an ocean. So, not going to get sniffers over here, guys. Not going to get sniffers. I'm done looking at shipwrecks. We're not going to continue to do that because my inventory is full. Cherry? Oh, geez, there is a beacon. So somebody is over here. Yep, somebody is located over here. Is that actually a cherry grove? Oh, it is. Okay, so they didn't just start planting trees. Okay, so we're going to avoid that because I'm not entirely sure what's going on here. And they have some dark oak. Okay, well, I need the biome. I don't need the wood. So we'll just kind of cruise on over. We'll cruise on past. If you are enjoying the stream and excited for the season, make sure to leave a like. And that way, YouTube thinks that, hey, people are liking the stream. We should show it to other people. We'll get new people in here watching. We'll get a community built up of ourselves, of all these potato-loving people. So make sure you hit that like button. It really does go a long way, and it helps me. So where are we coming up to now? Ah, yes, we are coming up into other territories. All right, so we're going to loop this way. And then we're going to like connect the map all together. It's tough because like once I make that claim, that's that. That's where we're going to be for the season. So we might have to revisit these locations. And then definitely in, future times and everything that it's like we're going to have to be doing some live streaming for terraforming and deforestations and laying out some basic stuff that I could easily just start doing the replay footage while in a stream with you guys, and then I can just do some cool magic stuff in post. So okay, so we are now coming back in to craft a villa. Which I did kind of plan this out perfectly that, wanted to start that way and work my way back around. Just because I knew my inventory would probably get full with all the exploration and everything and looting of things and coming across cool stuff. So I do want to unload my bobs and bits here. Bobs and bits. Why am I even saying that? I'm going to park my boat here. Hope you don't mind. Is he over here or is he in the nether? I think he's in the nether because he's trying to find nether wart and warped fungi. But maybe we can hop in the nether with him in a little bit. Or maybe not. Got a little bit of a lag spike there. Oh yeah, if you didn't catch the first episode, make sure to check it out because I built this really beautiful thing here. If it's your first time seeing it, look away from the screen. Don't pay attention to what I'm about to do next. And actually don't really look at what's going to happen now because I'm going to keep the iron on me. Let's see here. What else can we put away? We'll put our flowers, the moss, and then Mambaruni stuff over there. Food. How did I get cooked cod? I don't recall getting cooked cod. Tools. We'll throw that there. We can throw the chests in there. Books, paper. And I'm going to bring dog bones with me because we did come across quite a few puppers. And I want to make sure. Actually, I'm going to just start putting... Oh, not the nuggets. I'll start putting actually this stuff in this chest. Let's be a bit more organized. Emeralds. Those can stay in here. I'm not going to get many emeralds anyway as it is. Alright. Do I need to cook up food while I am on the go? No. Okay. Okay. All right. Where is my... Oh, I parked it at Atmos. That's right. Hello, cows. Well, that's very professional of Stevan. Just a floating Kung Fu Panda inspired build. Chinese architecture. Alright, so let's head back over to the areas where we first scouted out. And the first one that I want to check out is this place, because maybe it's actually just the right size. It's not too big, it's not too small, it's just right. The Goldilocks zone is where it's at. But we do need to figure out, we got to figure stuff out. We do. We just... Let's see here. Ping is starting to get better. Maybe it's just the weather. I think it's the weather. I think we're supposed to be getting a storm here today at some point. Is that a ruin? Temple thingy? Ruins structure? I think so. Alright. We are heading in the right direction. So what are you guys thinking so far of the season, huh? I know, first episode out and everything, and you got, make sure to check out all the other crafters. Their links are in the description of my first episode. Just make sure to check them out. There are works of other things going on, and there are definitely a bunch of ideas rolling with this community. Anyone has a saddle? I do not, sadly. I wonder what FIFA wants a saddle for. Maybe a donkey? Horse? Correcting my grammar. What lovely, lovely people. Are we coming up to... Oh, yeah, we are. Okay. I was going to say, I don't remember this. This is the little island before the big area. Might as well do a replay footage of this. Maybe I can turn it into something. And for the actual maybe I could actually use some of this for the actual episode for episode 2. I think we all need to take a class for English grammar, even though English is my first language. All right, so the question is, am I able to cut this area off to make a pretty river? Guys, I think this area is just a bit too big. I honestly think it is a bit on the bigger scale of things. A little bit out of my reach. A little bit bigger. Although it might just be the perfect size too. Oh geez, no. Maybe not. I'm second guessing this now. I thought that it would have at least shown the backside of this. Ooh. Now we gotta start cutting over this way, because maybe it'll start to look in... I don't know, because this is a pretty big mountain. I don't really want... I don't really want to have to deal with a mountain, you know? In Season 1, I did a lot of... Well, not really terraforming, but digging holes and caves and everything with my steampunk-themed build. Oh, these are pretty flowers. So I could... I mean... Yeah, I could cut it. But this is a pretty big mountain. The area that I liked the most about it, though, was this side here. And I could cut the river through, but that birch... But that birch forest, that's the kicker. I just don't have to deal with that ugly grass, that's all. Is it just too much to ask for of this potato-loving man who lives up on a mountain and uses potatoes for internet connections? Oh. I can't even boat anywhere from this point. Because this is just a little tiny island in the middle of this. Why is it always the most difficult thing for a season is to find where you want to base, and then especially if your theme is so strict on the style that you're going for, it's like you can't really twist and bend the rule, not the rules, but like the protocol for it, I guess. Excuse me. Thank you. I don't know, folks. I mean, I'd have to do some river connections to make it work and basically builds my own... I'm going to grab that iron. And build my own island. But again, it's this birch forest is the killer. Although the grass isn't bad. The grass isn't bad. It's just not my cup of tea. You know what I mean? That's the thing. It's like, do I want to deal with it? Do I prefer it? Do I want it? And even out of any of these locations, I know I'm going to be a ways away from my Babsy babes. So, like, that's another thing to consider, too. Do I want to be close to him, or do I want to be far away from him? It's like, yeah, this... Jeez, guys, I don't know. This is very difficult, as my daughter would say. It's one of the few things she's picked up and continues to repeat about any situation from that TV show Bluey, which actually one of my coworkers recommended it to me because he liked it and his kids enjoyed watching it. So he was like, hey, you should check this show out. It's not just for the kids too. They make sure that the adults, the parents that are forced to be watching this with their children, are actually entertained as well. I was like, okay, yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'll try it out. I'll take a look at it. So the missus and I, we watched a few episodes ourselves to see if we wanted to introduce our daughter to the show. And we were like, yeah, you know, we liked it so much that it was like, yeah, I wouldn't mind watching this over and over and over again with the kids. So that's what we did. All right. So now we're kind of looping back. Honestly, I think that's going to be... I don't know, because that could be it too. Here, let's open up this black space right in the middle of the world map, because maybe that'll really determine... Because I think it's all ocean. I think. Don't hold me to... I forgot about this thing that... Trying to boat in the water with animals is a pain. Oh, I accidentally fed you steak. Well, now I got 3 dogs. Oh, jeez. Here, you guys just stay here for now. They shouldn't despawn, right? I don't think they despawn. Is that a thing? I hope not. I got 3 dogs now. I don't want to lose my doggies. I think they're killing dolphins. How's everyone's day going? Going pretty good? I have a doctor's appointment this afternoon that I don't know. I'm not looking forward to it. If I didn't have to go, I wouldn't go, but I gotta go. Oh, hello, dolphins. I was hoping that by the end of this stream that would finally decide on where I'm going to be basing for this season. Are we in a warm ocean? Nope, we're just in a regular ocean. Well, now that my inventory is empty, let's just dip our toes in. No, I don't want to do another buried treasure. Yeah, somebody's already been here. Let's see. Keep going this way. We're gonna expose the blackness in the world map. I remember when shipwrecks never used to be this abundant. Same thing with villages. It used to be hard to find a village. Even in the super flat worlds, it was difficult to find a village. And now it seems to be like every time you turn a corner, even on a flat world, super flat world, that you just run into villages left, right, center. Has somebody cleaned this? Ooh! Nope. And I didn't even bring my potions of water breathing. I got another diamond. Look at that. Free diamonds. Didn't even have to mine for them. I spent quite a couple hours this morning actually going on a mining mission which you will see in episode 2 that actually is currently being worked on. I'll take the compass. I don't have a compass. Where's my boat at? How cool would it be if we could actually build big boats like that and actually use them? Or something of that scale? Without having to like heavily mod stuff. That's another kicker too, is like I like the classic vanilla. I do like some mods. I do run with a couple of mods basically just for like quality, performance, and for content creation side of things. But I don't like game changing mods, and I like the quality of life stuff as well. Like connected, like let's see here. What are something like anti-enderman griefing? I like that mod. Like multiplayer sleep for servers, that's nice. Even though I know that's more of a data pack. Did we ever actually check this place out? Yes, it was just too hilly and too janky of terrain and didn't like that. That's right. So let's head back over this way to review this section. And if you're just joining in now, currently trying to find the forever home for my build location for season 2 of Craftiverse. That it's going to take me all season. Got to do all kinds of terraforming and deforestation depending on where I lay my head. Because my build theme is going to be an enchanted forest, but there's going to be a twist to it that I'm not going to quite give away just yet. I'm going to tease you with it, that it's going to make it so interesting, and why I am being so picky of why I need a certain sized area. And of course the grass color matters because I'm going to be using a lot of foliage blocks, so leaves change in the different biomes. So I want to make sure that I'm getting my, bang for my buck here, that I'm not going to pick an area and then regret it down the road. I'm going to make sure that things are where they need to be. That is a lot of cows. All right, we'll come back to that because I want to just revisit this area because this one was high up on the list. This was, and we have this little tiny islands right here that we could utilize in doing something really cool here. I know I used to stream on Twitch, but I want to try to keep everything onto one platform and not have to bounce back and forth. So I don't think I'm ever going to return. Woo! I thought it was a bigger hole. I don't think I'm going to return to streaming on Twitch. I think I'm just going to stay right here on YouTube and maybe down the road do dual streaming. I'm not entirely sure. I'd have to upgrade my PC to do something more of that handling and need to get a third monitor set up. I need to get a third monitor set up anyway. Okay. Let's go in here into F4. Freaking, what is this? Free cam. It does have a bit of an incline in the middle, which is what I'm kind of looking for. Because there's going to be a central point of the enchanted forest. Ooh. I don't know, guys. I don't. This is difficult. This is very difficult. I think that's definitely a no-go on this area of the Dark Oak Forest, just because of all the different variants of the biomes. Oh, it's the lava making the noise. It was kind of freaking me out for a minute. I think we're going to go ahead and claim this area unless somebody else has already claimed it. Then probably going to do this. Do this area instead. Plus, there's already doggies here, so if the dogs that I've claimed way over there end up not following me or coming this way, then at least I know I could, you know, remake my dogs. Or reclaim them, I guess, not remake them. I think this area is going to do. And then like can cut a river in here and like maybe shape it out a little bit better. What was the other area that was kind of questionable? Oh, that was a definite no because of the birch forest. I think this is going to be it, guys. Yeah, there's no reason to continue to look anywhere else. This is going to be the place. Although I can't keep second guessing myself. I can't keep going back on this. I'm just trying to get an idea here, like as running around imagining what I'm going to be building and how things are going to be laid out. Well, and now I have a whole army of dogs, so that's okay. But I think with all of this being said, how we've explored so much, we've opened up our world map here, and just to give you a taste of just how massive everything is, how far apart things are, and kind of diving deep into the plans for Season 2 here. But I think it's time for, you know, first time streaming again in over a year. I think it went pretty good. Plus, the upside to this whole area is that it's all nice grass and can do a cool transition from out here into the center point, because the center point is actually going to be up here on this knoll, even though it's not really the center, but of course cutting across this part, it'll end up being the center and doing terraforming. But what future projects are going to be is actually deforesting this whole entire island so I can figure out how I'm going to start sloping things and start getting things built up and start teasing that idea of what my little tweak is to my theme of an enchanted forest, which I hope all of you are excited for and very excited for this. So remember to like this if you want to see more. Comment something, obviously, after the live stream has ended in that sense. And if you're new and you really want to stay and continue to see how this season unfolds, because this is going to be quite some time, and with all these new people, it's going to be exciting, thrilling, all kinds of good fun stuff. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. It does help me, and my goal is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of this year. My goal was to hit 500 by the end of last year, and I crushed it before even hitting... Actually, I think it was like October, November is when I hit 500 subscribers, and I'm on my way up there. I just need your guys' help by pushing that button, because I can only make so many accounts to subscribe to me over and over again until it gets too much, you know? Well, anyways, guys, I hope this was a good stream, and I know I got some good clips out of here that could transpire actually into episode 2, which we did work a little bit on, just so that way you know that we did work on episode 2 in this live stream. I gotta come up with a live stream outro kind of a thing, because I don't even have that or an intro for this, but I do for episode in and out for that. But well, anyways, you guys, you let me know down there. You do your thing. You do what you do best, and share with your friends, share with your pets, share with your loved ones, share with the trees outside. Everybody loves Minecraft content. I don't care who you are. Everybody does. So make sure to share and check out all the other people too. Links are in the first episode of season 2. And if you haven't seen that, make sure to check that out. Because if you came across this first, then you saw that, well, then some things just won't make sense. Well, anyways, guys, you have yourselves a good day.